Hi, you found Miss Barr's coffee table again today. This is another bear book like yesterday. This one is Bear Shadow by Frank Ash. Is the moon going to be in this one? Yesterday it was Moon's birthday. Here is end pages that give you some clues. The setting and the characters, maybe even the time of year. One day, Bear went down to the pond with his fishing pole and a big can of worms. While he was putting a worm on his book, he looked down and saw a big fish. "I'm going to catch that fish," thought Bear to himself. There's that fish. There's the setting. But one day, Bear stood up to throw his line in the water. His shadow scared the big fish away. "Go away, shadow," cried Bear. But Bear's shadow would not go away. "Okay," said Bear, "if you don't go on your own, then I'll just have to get rid of you." And he put down his fishing pole and began to run. He ran around the pond. When he got to the other side, he kept on running. You see if you can make your shadow go away. He ran through a field of flowers, jumped over the brook, and hid behind a tree. "Good," thought Bear. "Now Shadow can't find me." But Bear was wrong. When he stepped out from behind the tree, the first thing he saw was, you got it, Shadow. Nearby was a cliff. Bear walked over to the cliff and looked up. "I'll climb so high, Shadow won't be able to find me." Actually, it says to follow me, thought Bear. What do you think? Is Bear good at solving his problem? Bear climbed higher and higher until at last he pulled himself up to the top. Huffing and puffing, he smiled with pride. Then he looked down and saw Shadow. Did he get rid of Shadow? He got some good exercise though, didn't he? Now Bear was very annoyed. So he went home and got a hammer and some nails to nail his shadow to the ground. Okay, make a prediction. Is that going to work? Can you see the nails? He hammered and hammered and hammered, but no matter how much or how many nails he hammered, he couldn't nail his shadow down. Look, he moved, and there's where he nailed. Does he need to find a new way to solve his problem? "If I can't nail him down," thought Bear, "maybe I can bury him." So he got his shovel and dug a hole. When the hole was deep and wide, he let his shadow fall in the hole. Okay, another prediction. Is that going to work? Then Bear filled in the hole with dirt. When he was finished, it was almost noon. The sun was high in the sky, and Shadow was nowhere to be seen. "At last!" sighed Bear. No more shadow. Did the hole work? But now Bear was very tired. So he went inside and took a little nap. While he slept, time passed. So here's the first, and then the second, while he's sleeping, and the sun once again cast shadows everywhere. When Bear got up and opened the door, he saw his shadow on the floor. "Not you again!" exclaimed Bear, and he slammed the door, hoping to lock Shadow inside. But Shadow was too quick. Sighed Bear. "How about this? If you let me catch a fish, I'll let you catch one too. Nod your head like this if it's a deal. When Bear nodded his head, you guessed it, Shadow nodded too. So, when Bear went back to the pond and once again threw his line in the water, by this time the sun was in a different part of the sky, which made it easy for Shadow to keep his part of the deal. Where's Shadow? One more page, make a prediction. And when Bear caught that big fish, Shadow caught one too. And that's the end of Bear Shadow. Did Shadow figure out how to catch a fish? Did Bear figure out how shadows work? Thanks for reading with me.